All right. I think. Are we live yet? Yes.
Hmm.
Uh,
Should be.
yes. I was up late night balling, counting up hundreds by the thousands. What do y'all know about Vince Staples' Big Fish? Listening to that in the green room. What's up, Tree? What's going on, fool?
Not much, man. Apparently, it's supposed to be really fucking cold. And thank God I'm not in Minnesota, because apparently those wind chills are going to be negative 40.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty. I wouldn't want to be in
Shit.
like Chicago or near a Great Lake right now. That would suck shit. So, is your internet derping? Are we getting some derp here? A little dead air going on?
Hey, dead air's all nothing.
Yeah, your internet's derp right now, bro.
My internet's being a little bitch.
It's being a little bitch, god damn it. What's up, everybody? I
Hmm.
see we got some Snapchats. Kind of a light week this week in sports. There were some hockey trades. Everyone's just getting ready for this
Face it, there
Super
wasn't
Bowl.
much that really happened. It was
Yeah. Everybody's
Pro
just
Bowl. No one gives a shit.
yeah, I'd rather watch
Okay, whatever. I don't
yeah. I'd rather bend over in front of a mirror and like look at the back of my taint than to watch the Pro Bowl. I just
I think
don't.
a lot of people would. I don't think anyone really, at least with the NHL and the NBA, and like you have like skills competitions. MLB always has the home run. Like no one gives a shit about the actual game. Glorified scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they can go full out. Like, and if they had like a true NFL skills competition, it would be like who can hit it, who can give the other guy a concussion like faster. Like, oh my
No, it'd
gosh.
be like how much can fuck up. They should have that kind of program.
Right. Or who can tear their ACL for an exhibition game faster.
Yeah, nobody's doing that. Come on,
I thought it
nobody
was
wants to tear.
I thought it was hilarious that they had offensive players playing defense. Like they made the game into a complete mockery. Not
But
half a
it's
mo-
because they're not going to get motivated up.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, "Ah, fuck. We're down here in Orlando at the bounce house for a fucking Pro Bowl." All right. Let's read some Snapchats
You don't even get
tonight.
to go.
Yeah. And do our shit, man. That's what we do. Evan
And
Escher.
yep, we make this really boring.
Yep.
Fucked
He
up.
he dropped a super chat at 6:54 p.m. today. And it
654.
for $3 and
Yeesh.
10 cents. Happy birthday, Tree. I remember it's this month. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
What do
It
you
happened
turn? 50?
middle of the month.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a day to me. I don't really consider anything crazy.
I tell you, you used to get excited when it was your birthday, like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
shit.
like when you were a kid, it's like, oh man, it's my birthday. I
Right.
get to have cake and a party,
Mm-hmm.
and I might have people over. It's like great. Now it's like when you're like in your mid-teens, like it's like meh, and then it's like, oh boy, I get to drink legally, and then it's like, oh boy, buy smokes and gamble. Now it's just like, whatever.
Right. Now you only
I'm
mark
here.
occasions where you get further into your oldness. Like, oh shit, I'm
Yeah,
50. It's everyone is oh
yeah.
shit. Like,
Pretty much, it's like, oh shit, I'm 30,
yeah.
and it's gonna
Fuck.
be, oh shit, I'm 35.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be, ah shit, I'm 40.
I
Fucking old.
someday I'm gonna be 50. Like my brother is gonna be 50 this year. And I'm just like,
Jeez.
holy shit. I don't get it, man. But should I pop out of a cake for you? Sing happy birthday, Mr. President?
Nah,
Happy
nah,
birthday.
you're not
No?
Marilyn Monroe. I'm gonna pass.
All right. Oh, you're no JFK, buddy. I'll tell you that right there. Uh-huh. All right, Fly Latori. You want to read this one? Can you see back?
Yeah, I think I can see it.
Okay.
Sick. I'm saying soon, dude. Hopefully, I mean, you're in Dallas area, I think, so you don't have to deal with the polar vortex. But also, where do you see Bob going if he's traded? Same with Panarin. Like Bobrovsky, I can see him going to a team that needs a goaltender. You know, like a Florida, maybe a Philly. I would say like who else really desperately
Calgary.
like needs a goal?
Calgary would
Calgary,
take him.
Riddick. Like they'd have to eat on Mike Smith.
Yeah, Edmonton would like his service. Like, but who's like a contender right now that needs a goalie? Like, who's?
Well, there are some teams that still want to see themselves as contenders.
Remember though, who added Benny Bishop? The Kings did that, and
It was Dallas, and then Tampa Bay, and then LA.
Yeah. And they added him as a backup. Like, I could see a team getting Bob for a backup for sure, and just being like, "All right, we'll put you in if our main tendy gets injured. It doesn't matter because the Blue Jackets really don't have much leverage, you know."
Yeah, especially with how they suspended him. There's no way.
Yeah, because he was riffing with Torts. Panarin, I would love the Rangers to get Panarin, but probably after he's a free agent. So I don't know if they're going to trade anything for him. They'll just probably wait for him to come to New York. But
Panarin wants to go to a big city.
Yeah.
So like he'll be going to, like a New York or an LA or not Chicago. Their cap situation's fucked. I would say maybe Dallas, maybe?
It's possible.
It's a big old Boston.
Boston would love
big
Panarin.
City,
Yeah.
Big.
Boston would love Panarin. LA can't do anything. I mean, New York is if the Rangers plan on, calling this year the tank year and making a run the next couple years, then Panarin would be a nice addition. But I think they're going to tank further, though. All right. Tree, are you surviving the polar vortex? From James Amadei.
Yeah, it's kind of cut out.
Yeah, it's Derp City right now.
It always happens. It was fine like earlier. Now it's like every time I do this damn stream, it's like dead. It's like, why? Come on.
It sounds pretty good right now.
It's like very spotty. Like there are times where it's good, and then there are times where it just like it dies. And it's just like, really? Come on. No.
Yeah, someday we're going to have to get like a direct line, like an ISDN or some shit, so that when we're balling.
Business line.
Yeah. I have Fios. You should get Fios. Can you get Fios? It's like $99 a month and you don't have to be in Yinzer basement. I got 5
Yinzer basement. The issue is like the one room I want to do it in is like loaded with like heavy wood, so you can't get a Wi-Fi connection in there.
Heavy wood. So yeah.
It's an older house.
Look, watch this. I'll do a speed test in the background, and I'll tell you how damn fast my internet is right now. Watch this.
It's super fast. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. Is that what we're talking about here?
It's saying go. Well, this sucks. My internet is terrible. Here we go. No, I'm kidding. We got to wait for the ads to run. Here we go. It's 0. No. Oh, it's not going as fast as it should. Maybe I'm the problem. Oh, it's only at 48 MPS? What the fuck's going on? This is a wired connection.
It's this weather.
It could be the weather.
Or vortex.
Yeah, I think it's the weather. Shutting us down.
Gay ass.
All y'all are soldiers, though. All right. I like this next one. You read this one.
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. Amadei, Tree, are you surviving the vortex?
I already read that one.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Oh, sorry, man. Eli Arbiza. Ooh. What's your guy's ideal type of girl? I really like tall, over 6 feet is great, busty, and someone that, especially if they like my teams. It's a very rare type of girl if you get that. But what I'd say is, like, my ideal type of girl, Kate Upton.
You gonna go with Kate Upton?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, she's hot.
Yeah.
But I'd say, like, you can't really get her this because there's, like, different ideals.
Yeah, I don't really obsess over celebrities.
Well, like, I'm not into, like, sticks. I'm just not crazy about them.
I don't know. I like them a little skinny because I'm skinny. That's it.
I like a little meat, something to like. Cook them like a pig roast.
Yeah. Yeah. You like more cushion for the pushing. I like them. I don't know. I don't really have a preference for hair color. Like my wife's a brunette, and I definitely say prefer brunette, but really I'll take anything. That's how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are times where you just want to taste everything, like kind of like a sampler. Like you bring out the hors d'oeuvre table, it's have these Latinos, and I'll be like, yeah,
Yeah, Latinas with an A, but I guess you didn't take Spanish.
but what can you?
What can you do, right? I don't know. I like all types of women, especially those named my wife. Aw. Anyway.
Boo.
Yeah, no, I mean I like the Kristen Cruick. Remember her? She was on Smallville. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that name.
Yeah, I don't like obsess over celebrities. I don't find that.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jennifer Aniston's fucking hot,
Right.
but
I can name
that's all
every
I'm gonna
porn
go.
star, though. Jennifer Aniston is almost 50. She's like 47, I think.
I know, but she's still hot.
Yeah, she's still badass. She's very pretty.
Of course.
I've never really seen a very attractive woman in person. Like I've never seen like a really famous actress in person ever. I saw Reese Witherspoon.
Most of it's eye of the beholder too.
Yeah. I saw Reese Witherspoon walk out. We were in Nashville. She walked out of a store and then walked back in for a shoot, and that was it. And I was like, "Oh, that's Reese Witherspoon." Mm-hmm. And then I worked at a lab that processed her poop, and I'm not making that up. That's a major HIPAA violation, but
well, nobody gives a shit. HIPAA's not watching this stuff. I mean, most of it's like if you go into express details, then it would be a HIPAA violation.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's not really.
Like if you talk about, her stool was like green, it was like a 7 on the Burton scale, and like then that would be a.
No, the lab that I worked for, we handled a lot of celebrity poop because like a lot of them are in this like healthy lifestyle, and the test that we did measured like what's going on in your microbiome and shit. It's really not very savory, but needless to say, I didn't spend much time in the lab. I was the VP of marketing. All right. We're talking about women. That's right. I like Drunk and Easy. That was my go-to in college.
Well, the way I see it, like sometimes you need a little challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just want it quick. Sometimes you just want like, okay, I want to work this a little bit. It's a better reward, I feel like, if you try.
I feel like every girl I've ever been with has.
But when you get somebody, when you have a good life,
yep.
It's very good.
Tucker White for $4.20. Nothing to add this week, so take this money. Yeah, that's right.
Not bad, man.
Baby. That goes towards.
Yep, and there goes whatever female population we had watching this stream.
Oh, come on. Dodger's probably here. She doesn't mind. She knows we're
yeah.
Yep. All right. You want to read this squid? The next one? Gosh, our internet's terrible tonight.
Look here. Two recovers from Peter Shirelli. Thank you for the donation, my man. It's going to be a couple years. Let's not lie to ourselves, because let's face it, they're still deep in cap hell. They don't. The only real assets they have right now are the first round pick, Kyler Puljujärvi, and hopefully some guys that develop. Like you got to hope that Puljujärvi like starts to develop, and Yamamoto hasn't been destroyed either.
They still have McDavid.
Yep.
I mean,
being Aaron Rodgers.
He's McDavid in his fucking prime, dude. Like, they could surprise everyone and make the playoffs. Who knows?
Oh, they can make the worst thing to happen to them because they're going to have to sell out. Are they in the play? And if he goes on a hot streak again? Are you?
You're derping, man. This is Derp City.
Fuck.
It's so much derp.
See what I mean? Like this is
I think your internet's frozen. See, I don't like that the chat doesn't move. I don't hear you.
Troubleshooting the stuff. See how it goes.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do now? Yeah. The lag is too good right now. Ugh. Yep, everybody's pressing F.
Hold on 1 second, man.
R.I.P.
I'm gonna try the old disconnect, reconnect. Give me 1 second. You can keep up, my man. I'll be right back. Okay, brother?
I'll carry this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is why we call it the dumpster fire, kids.
Right. Now it's working, of course. All right. So I'm just gonna get on my phone and tweet. Now, everyone, can you hear? Y'all can hear me. Yeah, Yinzer Wi-Fi. And now you have to listen to me talk all exclusively all by myself. So I was in New York this weekend. Me and the family, or my family and I, took a miniature vacation. It was very fun. We had a great time. We saw the Statue of Liberty, which was, well, we actually went up the damn thing. And that was about the most claustrophobic thing I've ever done in my life. Oh my gosh. So when you get to the Statue of Liberty, you have to go up the base, and that's like 190 steps. But they had an elevator just to get to the base thing. But I was like, oh, we can walk this. 100, I'm in shape. And then my 40-year-old ass got up to the 190 steps, and my ass felt like jelly. And then like, oh, by the way, you got to walk up the steps to get to the fucking crown shit. And then we did that. So in the middle of the Statue of Liberty, there's this staircase that's 2 spirals. And it's about this wide. I'm sorry, but larger people cannot go to the top of the Statue of Liberty. It's just not going to happen. So anyways, you're going up. I'm going up and I'm just like this. And you're walking up the steps. And about 20 steps up it, I had a fucking panic attack. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I think I'm going to have to fucking back out. I'm looking down like, oh shit. And I'm looking up like, oh no, I don't know if I can make this. And then there was like a platform where you could stop and rest. And then I did that. And that allowed me to continue and then go all the way up. And then I finally made it to the top, and it was amazing. So it was worth it. So as they say, fortune favors the bold. You should always just go for it, because if you don't, you'll miss out in life and you'll be a goddamn wuss. And I am no wuss. And yes, I'll use the code points50. Actually, if you guys could use the code points50, like the last 2 videos I did for them wasn't as viewed as they would like. But hey, it's not your fault. You're here. You are the dedicated 141 people that want to hear me and Tree with our dirt.
All right, I think I'm back.
All right.
I think we got it.
You think you got it?
Sorry about I think I got it.
You sound better.
Yeah, I mean, I tried the whole disconnect, reconnect thing. Probably a quick restart might be able to do it.
Okay. Well, at least we didn't take the stream down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was on my end, not yours. At least you can try and cover.
Yeah.
That's why we call it the dumpster fire.
Yes, everyone. All right.
That's why we call it the dumpster.
Can you read Dodgers? Dodger.
Have mercy on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still derping. Still derping.
Son of a.
Derping.
Damn it, I thought I had it for a second.
Derp. Oh, we're going to have to jam out now to the derp.
Okay, now we're kind of got it. We're kind of better, but then it's like.
Derp.
Of course, it happens on stream now.
We derp.
So like knowing. Why?
Internet is crap right here. God damn it. Even my dog was like, what the fuck just happened? Okay. Sorry.
After the dryer game.
Nothing. We just derp. All right. I had to entertain the masses
More derp.
because of your fucking internet. All right. Are you going to read this Dodger of Zion here?
Yep, for $10.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My final cupcake order for my Super Bowl party with bitter Kansas City Chiefs fan hosting. 6 chocolate velvet, 6 cherry vanilla, 6 dark chocolate, and 5 Boston cream. Because Boston should not have 6 of anything on Super Bowl Sunday. I should have expected to have one with like Kansas City Chiefs on the top of it, and then just have the Chiefs' hopes and dreams every January.
Yeah, you should have had a Saints one and just eaten it right in front. Like as someone was about to eat it, just smack it out of their mouth. Like just bam.
I should have just had penalty flags in it. And that's like, those are your flags. Have fun.
Who was it that wore the shirt that said "blow whistles, not games"? I forget. At the Pro Bowl, it was like "blow whistles, not games."
That was Cam Jordan.
Yeah. And I was like, someone on Twitter said, "Whose whistles?" Anyways, before you love shine, $2. Thank you, Jake Muzzin. Good luck in Toronto. Jake Muzzin was really good for the Kings.
He was solid.
Yeah, he was.
It was unfortunate because he was drafted a Penguin, but he never developed until they never gave him a contract. It wasn't until his final year in junior that he really started showing promise. Because his first 2 years, he just stalled out.
Yeah, I could see that. He wasn't very big, and he played that sort of smart defensive game. He was like a two-way defenseman. I'm saying this like he's dead or something, but like he's definitely not prime Jake Muzzin, but he's going to help Toronto for sure. Of
course. I mean, if he can play right-hand side. Because apparently he's never played right-hand side.
Really?
Which might be an issue.
Well, that helps Toronto a lot. They got Morgan Riley back there. He's playing his ass off. Jake Muzzin now is added into the mix. It's going to be a hell of a series. I hope they meet up with Tampa. I hope they do.
I can see Toronto-Boston again. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, and they could blow a 4-1
especially
lead.
If Boston gets health.
Yeah.
Get the lube.
Right. And then, Brad Marchand just licks everything. That's his lube right there.
Of course.
He's just like,
of course. It happens all the time.
Yep. First I yeeted for y'all, and now I licked my microphone. Okay. You got this next one?
Yes, sir. Summon Boy 27. In Minnesota, currently freezing balls off. Half my town is closed, but still have to go into work tomorrow. That fucking sucks. Like, if you're emergency personnel, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's going to be negative 45 degrees wind chill. Nobody worth a damn is going to go out. I mean, even in Pittsburgh, they're kind of hunkering everything down, and we're going to only be like negative 20. So it's like,
yeah. And you know what? Nobody cares. You better get those haters guides out, buddy. Nobody cares about
oh, no
you.
shit. Oh, my haters guides are all done. Now it's just like I got to do general.
Yeah.
Now it's just going to be everyone calling me a hot take machine and just being like,
we are hot take machines. That's what we do. We just
hate, you get hate. So like, whatever.
Yeah.
They really can do.
Yeah. I guess Salmon Boy is like a cop or something, right? If he has to go into work and the whole town is shut down. I don't know.
Maybe EMS.
Could be. Could be a priest.
911
Yeah. He could be a 911 dispatcher.
Travel doc.
Yep. He could be a beer distributor. And that he would definitely have to work on a cold day if you're a beer distributor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Duelist.
People are going to want to go to a beer distributor.
Hey, that's how they do it in Pennsylvania, right? Don't they have to deliver it to you? Some shit.
Change didn't be like by the case, but evolved to the 20th century in terms of its liquor.
Derp. Salmon Boy 27. He's a doctor. He says he works for a hospital. I'm just gonna think that he's a doctor. All right.
Yeah.
Duelist Master 9. Thoughts about replacing the Pro Bowl with a true tank bowl. Instead of losing, the winner of the tank bowl gets first pick. That would be like awesome. Here's your reward.
Are we talking about the loser or the winner of the tank bowl? Because the loser is the one pick.
But then they would,
unless we're talking about like a punishment for tanking if you. That's what.
Yeah, they can't make the loser the winner, because then they would be like, oh, let's put a team of like Adams and all that out there. You know, they'd be like, hey, let some amateurs get the shit kicked out of them.
And the problem is, I don't know if you get the players to buy into it. It's like, hey, you're going to lose your jobs and then play this game to play your replacement.
I think they should play each other in Madden for the draft pick. That would be funny. And then the winner gets the draft. And then they televise.
Man, they should play like, Fortnite or stupid.
Yeah, they should play Fortnite. And then if the Steelers are ever in it, then they would send Juju to be their representative for a battle royale.
And then Antonio would bitch about not being in the.
Yeah, and then he would throw furniture at a 1-year-old. That's what would happen. All right. You got this next one from Lewa 503.
$5 with the number of predators and ex-predators the Wild are taking on. Is it safe to call them the Minnesota North Predators? To be fair, Paul Fenton was an assistant GM with Nashville. So It does kind of...
I always find that weird that just because somebody knows somebody.
The Arizona Cardinals West for the...
You're derping.
They were just chasing...
Derp.
Am I...
All right, it's time to get the crowd all wild up. He's derping. I gotta do Orange Justice now. Oh, yeah. Woo, derp, internet. That's right.
Screensaver or something.
Derpity derp. God damn it. Good thing my kid doesn't.
Yeah, it keeps dying.
Yeah.
It's like stupid.
Derp. We're gonna have to call this one early tonight. we might make it 45 minutes tonight, but everybody's still doing Snapchat.
We'll probably have to do it.
It's all you. Everyone's getting up. You want to try the disconnect thing again? Why don't you go outside and like with your phone?
That's the only. Maybe I need like something to hold like a metal wire. Internet reception.
Remember that when you were a kid, you had to put a hanger on the TV, clothes hanger. Yep. Derp.
Yeah. Round.
All right, I'll read everything because everything you say sounds like shit.
Sorry, brother.
All right.
Do what you got.
Yep. Lewa 503 with the number of predators and ex-predators the Wild are no, we already read that. I don't even remember.
Yep, David Benjamin. Benjamin.
There you go. Did any
of you see the Tecmo video on Super Bowl 50? I did not. Am I disconnecting again?
Yeah. Pretty
Sounds
much.
like.
Yep.
Damn it.
R.I.P. Tree and his internet. Yep. You sound like shit. I don't know. My internet's not as fast. It's not acting as fast as it should. Like, is it back to working? Because I think everybody's internet is. I think the planet is so cold that,
Yeah, it's not looking.
No?
Now, since there's probably all the Yinzers are like going off, and now it's just like mixed together with Yingling and ketchup.
I think all the
Getting pretty bad.
Yinzers are hitting refresh to find out where Antonio Brown is going to get traded. That's what they're doing.
They're just, or they're bitching about the pain.
Yep. Yeah, my internet's fine. It's at 50 right now, which is not great, but yours is shit. All right, let's read some of these so that people don't fire us.
Yeah.
Don't feud Phil. The Brass Bonanza man is back, baby. Please come to our games. I love how the audience is constantly referencing the Hartford Whalers on this stream. I kind of
old memes. Yeah.
Yep.
I had to bring that back, especially with certain events they've been doing. Storm Surge, bringing back the Hurricane, the Whalers uniforms, Brass Bonanza. But you had to.
Yeah. Who knew that firing Ronnie Francis would bring back so much fun in the building, right? You know? Let's get rid of our actual tie to the Whalers. You know?
It's kind of working, but at the same time, they've still got some work to do.
Yeah. It's funny that Francis doesn't have like a job, does he? Is he?
I want to say.
Let's look it up. Let's see.
It's like a. Or is he still like unemployed? I can't tell. Oh, I just learned the benefit NFL. Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere right now.
Yeah, he might be working for the NFL network or NHL network, you know?
Probably as an analyst on TSN or something like that.
Yeah, something. Him and Martin Biron. I always like to say that.
Glenn
that is
Healy.
The most French name I can think of. Martin Biron. Yes. Beast of Metal, 1989. Kate Upton is hot, but the hype around her is overblown. Sports Talk. Who's going to have the least fucked up sitch?
Well, it's Kate Upton. It doesn't matter, man.
Yeah. By the time the lockout hits. Kate Upton or Verlander's house is like a half hour from here. So.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So Kate Upton has been somewhere near me at some point, and I'm sure she's stunning in real life. I don't know. Which lockout are you talking about, Beast of Metal? NHL? NFL? I don't know. Who's going to have the least fucked up sitch by the time the lockout? Every team is fucked when a lockout hits. It's pretty bad. You don't want that to happen. NFL? There's going to be some really fucked teams.
They're being mega cheap and playing down to the floor. That's all you really can do.
Yep. All right, before you love shine, had a celeb sighting this month. Native-born New Yorkers Harvey Weinstein and Hiraku Utada riding in a red Mini Cooper with Harvey driving. That's all. That's got to be weird. Did he try to finger bang you and offer you a movie role? That's what I want to know.
Well, Hikaru is not a woman or a 20-something woman looking for an acting.
Who is Hikaru Utada? I have no idea.
Probably another film producer. That would be my guess.
Hikaru Utada. How can Harvey Weinstein like go out in public? Like he's an absolute pig. It's a woman. It's a Japanese-born singer-songwriter.
Same reason why Kevin Spacey in public.
Who?
Kevin Spacey.
Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Did you see that video he made with like him like reprising a character with from House of Cards and just like trying to deny all the harassment claims?
Yeah, and then he got hit with new rape allegations that day. Like,
yep. I think he was trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin Spacey was always apparently like a perverted weird.
Yes. That was well known around Hollywood. Like even like the regular people around LA knew that Kevin Spacey was like a rape creep. So, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Good for his creepy rapiness. I hope he dies. All right. Eli R buys a 5 points. Triggering series on group of 5. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'm going to have to do everything once, but I'm actually going to make a NASCAR video. I'm actually going to do it for once.
Ooh, a NASCAR video.
Yeah, I'm going to critique all the tracks for Daytona. I like Daytona. I like racing.
Daytona's...
Yeah. But I'm one of those ignorant fans, you know?
I've always had a soft spot for Bristol, and then they fucked up the track, and now...
Yeah, Bristol's like 2.5 hours from here.
Yeah.
It's
nice until they redid the...
Yeah. I've been to a race in real life. It's really fun. You just get drunk all day.
I can buy it.
Yep. It's loud. It's also very loud. They don't have mufflers, the cars. James Amadei, everyone, when the Wi-Fi is slow, drink a beer. You'll be dead from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, you would have been dead. Mm-hmm. Unless it was like, you know, like watered down.
Yeah. How about I call you? Should we do that? Should I call your phone? I don't know how I'd be able to get your audio in.
Yeah, it would just sound like shit. And now, like, we're losing viewers, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna try it again, but like, I mean, you might have to go alone, my friend. I might, because my internet.
Yeah, your internet's shit.
It ain't.
It's not. How about? Hold on. I think there's a way I can call you. Hold on.
Yeah. Let me get my.
No. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There's a way to call you on here. I'll try my best. Hold on. Can I do it like this on my phone? You guys are great. Everyone that's here. Audio. No. Can you hear me? Hold on. It's supposed to be on the iMac. I can hear you, but it's not. I'm trying to put it on the here. No, never mind. Don't make me dance again, people. I'll do it. I will do it. Where's my Finder? Is it behind here? Oh well. Go back in the Discord. No. This is so bad. All right, I'll read some Snapchats. Mr. Mephisto. $5. Predators fan in me is disappointed that Austin Watson decided to be a fucking idiot again, indefinitely this time. So I guess Watson, what did he do? Spear somebody?
Yeah, I think can you hear me now?
Yeah. What did Austin Watson do?
He got suspended for alcohol abuse.
Oh, that's not good.
So, problem there is like it could really explain a lot to do with the domestic violence as well.
That's not good, man.
Now I'm hearing myself out of this phone. Let me see what's going on.
Oh, so you're on your phone now in the app? It's actually working much better than your internet. This is the best it's been.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting both, but here, let's try this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep, this is a dumpster fire, man. This is what happens when you try to produce, try to make a show.
Of course.
Yep, just sounds like shit.
Of course.
When you have Yinzernet down in the basement. All right, Salmon Boy, we answered this. He works for a hospital. I'm just gonna assume that he either is a doctor or changes bedpans, one or the other.
I would say probably that.
Yep. Yeah, changes bedpans. Spencer Young, $6.90. No matter what happens, we all win because we get to hear Tony Romo. Is he doing the broadcast?
I think it's CBS, so yes.
Wow. So he's just going to call out plays. He's like, oh, yeah, you got to look here. He's going to circle. He's like, Jared Goff. Oh, like he seems to groan at least like 6 times a broadcast. He's like, oh, Oh no.
That sounds about right, though. And
Yeah.
what can you do about that?
It's Tony Romo. He's like, look, he's gonna go. Look, and he's just reliving his old playing days, man. He's like, that's where I'd go. You know, I'm like, all right, Tony. Obviously, you could read defenses, but it was the throwing part that was tough for you.
Or holding place kick. But
yes. Or winning playoff games. I think he won one.
what can you do about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he won against the Eagles, I think.
Yeah. Yep. And then he lost to Aaron Rodgers when he did that shit on the sideline. Mm-hmm. All right, but he is a good announcer. I do like him.
He is. And that's why ESPN went after, a certain Jason Witten.
Yeah, who still cannot talk. I would
course.
say Jason Witten is the dumpster fire of announcing. Like he's just, too many hits. Like that time he ran around the field without his helmet on. That explains why he says dumb shit. Uh-huh. Remember Ross Perot? Remember him? He would say dumb shit. He'd be like, can't stick a chicken in a microwave and call it molasses. That's Jason Witten.
I was a little too young for that, unfortunately.
Uh-huh. All right, Dodger of Zion. Pitt is jobbing to Clemsooks right now. Big oof. Yeah, basketball.
Well, it's Pitt. And also, Pitt doesn't have a big man. They have, like, 3 good guys, and that's really going to have that.
Yeah.
So, what can you really do about that?
Is Pitt going to make the tournament?
No.
No.
They've won a couple games, which is a massive improvement over the usual.
I need to start paying attention to basketball because I fucking love March Madness. It's fucking awesome. The tournament is one of the best. I can't wait for the tournament.
Of course.
It's another teat to swing from. All right, James Amadei, will Maroon 5 play Sweet Victory?
They better play Sweet Victory.
Yeah? Oh, you're going to go see
They probably
them?
won't.
All right, so you can't read any of these Snapchats, right?
I can.
Okay.
So I still have it up.
All right.
Yep. Yinzernet is going to get this podcast content cop for $2. I mean, yeah, this was going to get content cop regardless, man. I mean, we at least have one moment in an episode where, like, something goes wrong or something gets fucked up or the internet gets stupid or the derp. So, like, that's pretty standard.
Yeah, I don't think iDubbbz cares about our little fucking podcast.
Yeah, I mean, that's publicity to us.
Yeah, I know. I would take it right then. We'd get content cop by iDubbbz. RIP Tree and his internet. TIE Fighter 94. Yes. Press F in the chat for his internet.
I'm going to press G because I'm a fucking rebel.
You are a rebel. It's amazing how it's working now on your phone, but it didn't work on your desktop.
It's stupid.
Yep. All right, you got this next one?
Yes, sir, I can. Mm-hmm. Century for $2 Canadian. Thank you, sir. Or as 5 Points likes to call it, California money. Thoughts on Leafs Net in Toronto? They deserve a vid. I haven't really heard of Leafs Net just yet. Is it something new?
I don't know. Is that like their local station going tits up? Going tango uniform?
Not familiar with that.
Could have been like one of those subscription services. Like, remember when they tried
Hawk
to do
Vision.
that? Yeah, Cablevision.
Is it something like that?
I think so. I'm not sure. Maybe, or
I
maybe
would
they
guess
saying,
so. I'd have to take a look.
Yeah, I'm not as versed on LeafNet. I only know that.
Unfortunately, we don't get much on that in the States.
Oh, Sportsnet is becoming LeafsNet. So LeafsNet. So they're just getting they're just branding. They're going all in with the Leafs branding. That's interesting.
That sounds about right.
Lewa 503. If the Canes win it all, can we get a Burt Cam? I don't think the Canes win it all. I think we just have to slow our roll right there.
Pretty much. Unfortunately, it's just like it's gonna be shitting on us.
Yep.
It's really about it.
Yep. Don't feed Phil. Bring back the Whalers and the Nordiques. I say yes.
I agree with that.
Uh-huh.
But it won't happen because
No,
the
no.
NHL doesn't like Quebec and the Canadian money, and Hartford isn't that big of a market.
Yeah. There should have never been there to begin with, just like Atlanta. Like, Hartford is a tiny little town. I mean, it's not tiny.
Yeah.
It's like one neighborhood in New York.
It's in the middle. That's the problem.
Yeah. It just...
And Boston.
Yeah, Hartford. And the Nordiques, I mean, Quebec City is right next to Montreal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just... It doesn't make any sense.
Quebec City is at least a decent viable of the local ownership to do it.
Yeah. Well, and the NHL clearly said we don't want hockey in Quebec because they gave the franchise to Seattle. So...
Yeah, and the only option would be a relocation.
Mm-hmm. Century, $2 Californian. Can we fire Don Cherry? He is ridiculously racist. He just sucks. He's also
Don
sexist.
Cherry just is like senile.
Right.
That's why you should.
Yeah. He's like Pat Summerall and Madden when they got old. You know, he's just irrelevant.
Pretty much. I mean, it's just old, just more senile.
Yeah.
You
know what's sad though is Terry Bradshaw is starting to lose it a little bit. Like his live.
I mean, it happens to everybody.
Yeah, but his live reads have been kind of like he's been missing a couple steps. You know, I still love him. I think he's a great broadcaster, but he is getting older. He's
almost 70 now.
Yeah. Plus, it's not like. You know, he didn't take a bunch of hits to his fucking head. He took a bunch of hits to his fucking head. You know. All right. We got more.
Pretty much.
You want this one before you love shine?
Yes, sir. For $5, is Tree afraid of Nemesis from Resident Evil 3? To the point the word STARS triggers him and he subsequently jinxes the Dallas Stars. I wouldn't say that. Like, I'm not muttering stars like him and firing rocket launchers at everybody. So I don't know if I'd say that.
I only made it past.
Yet.
I played the first Resident Evil on PlayStation 1. That's what I played.
Oh, with the lanky controls?
Yeah. And the real polygon stiff animations. And like, but every once in a while a creature would jump out at you and you'd be like, oh shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Beast of Metal 1989.
So that was more Metal Gear when it was on the PlayStation.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid. That was amazing.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beast of Metal 1989. I am excited at the prospect of a NASCAR track critique, and make sure to mention the hot dogs at Martinsville. They're national treasures. Goddamn. All right, let me write that down. Mention hot dogs at Martinsville.
Now you better be careful because if you don't, he's gonna fucking hunt you down. Like he will hunt you down.
I will. I'll have to make sure that they got great hot dogs. Why the NASCAR world is buzzing about some $2 hot dog. All right.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you for the hot tip. I'll be sure to include you in the video, Beast of Metal. You've made it. All right. So Century's explaining LeafsNet. You want to take that one?
Yes, sir. LeafsNet is Sportsnet. I didn't realize that at the time. I didn't realize they were going full Leafs. They cover the Leafs. November 11th through 20th stories were on Nylander. They favor the Leafs in all coverage. People are pissed in Canada. I'm not surprised by that because Sportsnet and TSN are supposed to be like national wide. Plus, you have an entire Western market that doesn't give a fuck about the Maple Leafs. Plus the Canadiens, plus the Senators, plus the Jets. And I doubt anyone in Saskatchewan or the Yukon gives a flying fuck about the Maple Leafs.
Right.
It's like how ESPN is with like New York and LA teams or like LeBron. Like most people don't give a shit, but like they're just catering to the largest market.
Yeah, they swing off of LeBron's pubes. ESPN does. The whole network. Like Nick Wright has a job, an entire career off of saying dumb shit about LeBron. So.
I thought that was Brian Windhorst. Like, he was like,
Oh yeah, Windhorse. Yeah, well, Windhorse makes his money from sifting through LeBron's trash. So,
sounds about right.
Mustard Bus $9.99. Hey, I caught another one. What's up, guys? Hey, how's it going on down in
Hey,
North
what's up,
Carolina?
man?
How's it
Hopefully you're
going?
surviving this polar vortex and terrible Yinzernet.
Yes, I agree.
But that is perhaps a pipe dream.
Hopefully it's not that cold here. I'm in Virginia. I'm in central
It's
Virginia.
like it's more like north than around my area. It's not going to be cold around you.
Yeah, it's 35 degrees and starry is what it says. That's not bad. That's above
Starry.
freezing. Yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to get colder for us throughout the night.
Yep. Don't feed Phil. $2. Tree should do a video on Aussie rules football.
Aussie rules football, huh?
Mm-hmm. I used to watch.
I don't know anything about Aussie rules football, so I'd have to look it up and bulk up.
Oh, dude, Aussie rules football is sweet. Like they used to air it on ESPN, and they play in a giant like egg-shaped oval, and there's like really no out of bounds, and then you can run. I think you can kick it through the uprights for like 3, or you can touch it down in the end zone for 2. It's pretty.
So it's kind of a blend of like rugby and football, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of kicking. Like I think they can kick it to pass it too, and you see a lot of sweet like kick passes and shit. It's definitely. If I did an Aussie rules football riddles, maybe I'd have to find some weird shit. Oh, there's no end zones in Aussie rules. Oh, everything gets kicked through the things. I think the uprights. So. Yeah. It's cool though. You should watch it. That and handball. And then there's I forget that. Have you ever seen that game? It's called Kabibi. Like where it's literally a game of tag. It's like a Middle Eastern game where they just play tag. It's pretty cool. And then there's Quidditch.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Jesus.
Tree should don't feed Phil. Tree should do a video. No, I just read that. How high am I?
Yep, James Amadei.
Yep. Let's wrap this up, and that's a good segue into
Super Bowl.
Yep. All right. Next week's stream is going to be awkward. No NFL. Yep. But we can talk about the Super Bowl.
Yep, that's exactly. So it's not this next week. It's the week after that's going to be the problem.
Yep.
And then we're going to be dealing with like nobody and just crickets again. We're going to miss that NFL boom. We're all going to be sad.
Yeah, February is the darkest month for sports, man. There's no baseball. There's no football, basketball, and hockey. Yeah, regular season. So there's no playoffs. You're gearing up for March Madness. But once March hits, we'll be fine. You know?
I'd say more the slowest month is probably July. Those are some dead-ass months, man.
Yeah, July is some dead-ass shit, too. But at least you get, like, the draft. You're looking at camp opening up, you know, rumors around camp, people tearing ACLs in workouts, you know, good shit like that.
Football gods show no mercy, like always.
No, the football gods take no shifts off, no days off.
It's Belichick, man.
Yep. All right, we're going to have to call it. We're going to have to do our official Super Bowl picks.
Mm-hmm.
I think the line is, hold on, what is the Super Bowl 53 line? I think the Pats are favored. I don't know.
I know.
Actually, I
probably
can go
say
my bookie.
I'd say Rams would be favored, right?
Possibly. Did you like Tom Brady doing that mic drop at the send off? I was like, fuck you, Tom Brady.
I forget. I don't remember seeing that. I saw a bit of stuff going on there, but I don't remember seeing that.
All right.
I was focusing too much on the hockey shit to really pay attention.
Super Bowl game lines. Here it is. New England Patriots are favored by 2.5. So.
Patriots still favored.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crazy.
Sammy Newell says the Pats 2.5. Who are you gonna
I
pick?
figured the Rams would have been favored.
Nah, dude.
I'm sticking with Patriots.
All right.
So, as I said, the nuke is probably going to kill us all anyway. So, either we're fucked or we're fucked.
I think the only team that can beat them is the Rams, and I would be much happier with the Rams winning than the Patriots winning.
I felt like the Saints would have a good shot at beating them.
Yeah.
Until,
It all comes down to Todd Gurley. If Todd Gurley can run the ball, the Patriots are in a lot of trouble.
Of course.
But I think they're going to try to take him away. Boy genius, Sean McVay. Sean McVay was the offensive coordinator for the Redskins.
Yep. And now everyone's trend chasing and like, oh, did you have contact with Todd McVay? Congratulations. You're a hot coaching prospect.
Right. Did you share a toilet? Did you share a toilet and herpes with Todd McVay? With McVay, Sean McVay.
Did you eat lunch with Todd McVay? If there's like a female coach, it's like, did you make out with Sean McVay? Yes, right. Congratulations. You're an offensive genius.
We said Todd McVay like 4 times. It's Sean, but whatever. Who cares? We're not sports people at all. Todd McVay. You're thinking Todd Haley. Anyways, that's why we call them Snapchats, people, because we fuck up names. That's right. All right, I'm going with the Rams. I'm saying that they're going to win because I predicted them in the preseason, and I got to stick with it. So,
Todd McVay. Jesus,
Todd
man.
McVay. We're going to have to call him that. Congratulations, Todd McVay, on your first Super Bowl win. You're like 22 years old.
That's a little generous. I would say more like 16. He's getting ready for prom.
16. He played against Julian Edelman. That's this year's, that's going to be said like 6 times during the Super Bowl. They're probably
just like Tom Brady is 41 years old.
Yes, Tom Brady is 41. Todd McVay is 32 and played against Julian Edelman, and Julian Edelman takes steroids and is a cheater. So those will be your narratives. And Tony Romo will have an earpiece down to Wade Phillips so that he can tell him what Brady's going to do. All right, we can wrap it up. You got any final shots? Any shit to say?
Well, fuck my internet because it's not working, and this is probably the worst show we've had in a while. Thank you, internet.
Yeah. It worked now.
Because I'm on my damn phone.
You're on your 4G LTE network?
Yep.
Your Verizon is better than your fucking internet. You have the worst.
Oh, it usually is. Usually is better than most Wi-Fi's.
Right. Well, stop stealing it from your neighbor, fucker.
I'm not stealing it from my neighbor. God. No, the Yinzer way is to go down to the creek and then put down a router and hope the river channels get connectivity.
You don't go down to the creek and then the floor needs swept after that, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yep. And then you drink fucking Yingling all night until you fucking piss yourself on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And you eat a Permantes. All right. I have no further things to add other than
I don't either.
Complete dumpster fire. Maybe next week will be better when our internet doesn't suck shit.
Oh, of course. Maybe. Oh. And for our luck, the nukes will happen and there won't be no dumpster fire because the world is already a dumpster fire.
Who's your Super Bowl MVP, by the way?
They usually roll quarterback, so I got to go Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if anyone else does better. Tom Brady's going to get it.
I'm thinking Aaron Donald is going to do something to win the Super Bowl MVP. He's going to fucking molest Tom Brady.
Oh, he's just going to eat everybody alive. He always does that.
Yeah. He's a beast. But they'll do something. They'll put 6 people on him. And then make somebody else Ndamukong Suh beat them. And then they probably have a whole bunch of things that they're going to say to Ndamukong to trigger him. All the offensive linemen are going to be like, yeah, you're going to say things to hurt his feelings. Mm-hmm. Sean McVay will win MVP somehow. Yeah.
Then everyone around him will become a coaching genius.
Yes, Sean McVay voted first coach to win Super Bowl MVP. Todd McVeigh. That's right. All right, let's call it a show. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with our fucking shit internet. You're all beautiful. Everyone that Snapchatted, you all lovely. I could read you all, but we don't have time.
Yep. My apologies for this terrible dumpster fire.
Yes.
But thank you for surviving.
Yep. We'll be back next week to break down the whoever won or whoever lost. We could be lamenting by next week or also lamenting by next week.
Yeah. The less ref ball, the better.
Yeah.
That's the way
I'm
see
hoping for ref ball. I hope that there's some call that just fucking that just backfires in their face, and it's going to be the most tainted Super Bowl ever. I hope it happens. Material for days. Anyways. All right, y'all.
Of course.
Take it easy.
Yes, sir.